Yeah.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Once again, so since we were waiting for the FB Live, today I am at Energetic Al Basha office, Dubai. So this is Suma Gowda from India. Gratitude to universe that we are here on the 97th week of Saturday Nourish and Flourish by Panacea H2O 44477. So it gives me immense pleasure that we are moving towards 100th week. Isn't it fantastic? The first talk show of its kind in energy in the whole world. And today we are reaching towards in just 2 weeks apart from 100th week. And gratitude to universe and gratitude to Mr. O for giving us this energy career. And gratitude to Shashi sir, who is the founder CEO of Panacea H2O, and also Arundhati, the co-founder, and all the participants and on FB Live, on Zoom, and over present here. I welcome you with a hearty welcome to all of you. So let us talk about the topic of the day. So what are we going to talk to? The topic is how effective is your Kenyan story? So let me introduce myself. So this is Suma Gowda from India, ex-judiciary, High Court of Karnataka, Bangalore. That is, I have been a class 1 gazetted officer in High Court of Karnataka for 23 long years. What I'm doing here? Yes, there is a small story. So would you like to hear?
Yes.
Thank you. So that yes gives me more power.
Yes,
so
yes,
can I have a
yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So I was the youngest employee that have been appointed in High Court of Karnataka. Still, I hold the record after so long years. I was appointed in 18 years, 3 months in judiciary. And all the years I have been getting the promotions, and very soon I joined as an assistant registrar, that is a gazetted officer. Then what made me, today I'm not there. So what made me do that? Simple things, it was not much. So I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism and also multiple fibroids during 2017. What did the doctor say? Doctor said, you're 37. You have 2 grown-up children. So the minimum, what I can suggest you is get rid of your lashes so that it will solve the issue. So why he told me that thing? Because due to my multiple fibroids and also thyroid, so I was getting frequent menstrual cycles. That is 15 days once, which is not normal. And the menstrual flow used to be very high, so that I couldn't be able to discharge my official duties or domestic duties, whatever. My energy was so low. I used to apply leave during my menstrual period, cycle, and rest. So all these things I endured because 2 things. I was not convinced with the suggestion of the doctor, because I thought, and I knew it, that removal of uterus is not the same. A woman's body is not going to be the same after removal of uterus, because not many things are involved in each of our parts. It is connected to us and has a specific function to deliver, isn't it? So that's how I was not happy. One thing. The second thing, my high-profile job was not allowing me to go for such a long leave. At least 3 months of medical leave I needed, but that was not providing me. I kept on posting in the hope that there is something that I can get rid of all this without any surgery. I couldn't. So the more I prolonged it, the more complications. Ultimately, at 2019, July, August something, I was one fine day afternoon, I was having my lunch. There were 2 small boxes. So just I was looking at them and I felt, what I'm doing? I'm eating this much, 2 small boxes. And for this, I'm foregoing my health. I'm working for more than 10 to 12 years per day, not taking care of my health. So ultimately, I thought, this is enough. I'm 40 now. Let me take a break. Why? To take care of my health. Because we always think we may be healthy, but we don't have time. Nobody has time. Do we have time today? No. For eating, we don't have time. For sleeping, we don't have time. So everything is on a rush hour basis. So then I took a decision. Yes, this is the high time. I'll take leave. I'll go for the surgery because in the 2 years, I didn't get any solution for my problem. Just the pills, changing of pills, and changing the doctors. So that is how I took my voluntary retirement from service. And then after immediately 1 week of my retirement, my surgery was scheduled. Thanks to my hemoglobin levels. Sometimes you have to thank your deficiency as well. My hemoglobin was very good. It was 7.8, all lifetime low of my record. And then my thyroid, though it was on control due to proper medication, suddenly it had shooted up. So the doctor said, your thyroid should be lowered because if you have hypothyroid, surgery can't be done. So anyone has any idea why surgery can't be done? Can I? Because the blood clotting doesn't happen if a patient is suffering from thyroid, hypothyroid. So if a surgery is done, the blood won't clot and the internal bleeding happens. So first of all, there is low hemoglobin and then there is a thyroid. So the doctor suggested me, you please control your thyroid and also your increase your blood levels, hemoglobin levels, so that I can go ahead with the surgery. She gave me 2-3 months time. Lesser I knew, I didn't know what to do. So one fine day, jobless, I was totally free. I wanted to kill the time. There was one person from my social connect because I'm the last person who was on social media due to my job requirement. The protocols and also the busy schedule, it didn't allow me to be on social platform. So then I started checking my FB and all, and there I saw some comments on my pictures or something. When I checked the profile, he was a doctor. All that his bio had was wellness, wellness, wellness. I can understand what is a wellness, but I don't know something triggered. And then I asked that person, what is this wellness? He gave me one simple answer, and I still remember it's almost more than 2.5 years. He told, Madam, anything that prevents a disease or a treatment is wellness. So this is wellness for you. That really gave me goosebumps. The definition of wellness. Then I asked him, so what are you into? He said, I'm into a cancer project, anti-cancer project. Again, a switch was on and the light was on because I was aware that any lump in the body for a prolonged period of time is going to cause cancer. It can be turned into cancer. I had multiple fibroids, multiple lumps in my body. So definitely I thought I should give a try. That is how I went to the beautiful presentation at Bangalore Energetic Office. That is a registered office, global office in India. I'm very fortunate that it is in my own city. So when I went there, I saw a beautiful presentation, and then it was on the spot. That person, that doctor, he had told me one thing. You have to come with your husband. I asked why. He's a police inspector. He's in charge of government security over there in Karnataka. He's not free like me. Now I'm the one who has retired, isn't it? Then he said, I need a decision maker with you. I told, being a guested officer, I'm in a position to take decisions. Don't worry about it. So that is when I went there and I decided those 15 minutes were the awesome, incredible moments of my life. I was introduced to a whole new world of science in simple words. And it was like I couldn't believe whether this is true. I came back, I told my husband, I saw a wonderful product and we are going to buy it. I didn't tell him, can we? No. I made up my mind, this is for me and my family. He just gave a blank look to me and he smiled. I told, what happened? Then he said, Suma, do you remember I told you something some few years back, say about 3 years back? I didn't. I said, come on, you tell me now. Don't test my patience. Then he tells me the day he reminded me and I go back. He comes one day from the office and he tells me, see dear, I saw a water filter. My friend told me about a water filter. Please concentrate on the wordings. Water filter which costs about 2 lakh, that is rupees, and over here I think 6,000, 7,000 dirhams. So he used that. And then he said, by drinking that water, BP and diabetes could be reduced. I was just like, laughed at him, not smiled, a little laughed at him, because I said, we have a water filter which is around 10,000 at home, like 200 dirhams or something like that. And then why do we need a water filter that costs 2 lakh rupees, isn't it? And then if a water is going to cure your diabetes and BP and all, by the medical facility, isn't it? So what they are here to do, I just cut the conversation, the big mistake of my life. 2 things. Why I did that. I was healthy. And my husband was suffering from diabetes and BP since 2015. When a person is healthy, he will not know what the other person who is undergoing, who is deceased, who is having some type of disease. What is it? Disease is the body is at dis-ease. It is not at ease. I couldn't able to understand. So what's happening? So the mistake, what my mindset was, I thought I'm going to be healed. And our mindset is such that we are okay to live with. I thought for diabetes and BP, what we need? A tablet. At the end of the day, you have to take a tablet or a 2. So for that, taking a tablet or a 2, why to spend so much on water? I didn't recognize that I was in water illiterate. So I didn't make efforts to at least know like how you all are here. I didn't make efforts to know about it also. So that's how. Then he says, this is the same thing. I said, yeah, then the universe, it has answered my prayers. Because I was seeking for help after being diagnosed with thyroid. You know what was the count? More than 100. The pathologist said, we can't count your thyroid levels because the normal level is 1.5 to 3.5 to 5.5. Mine was more than 100. Can you imagine? So when it is brewing inside your body, can anybody say what is brewing in our body, when it is going to show up? You ask a cancer patient, how did you get diagnosed with cancer? You would say nothing. Still yesterday I was fine. I went for a walk, I went for a jogging. But today I felt some uneasiness. I went to the doctor and I'm diagnosed with cancer. I'm diagnosed with a mild heart attack. So this proportionate, there is a ratio, 80 unhealthy, 20 healthy. We don't know when from this 20 we are going to this 80. And once you're back at 80, you can't come back to this 20. So this is how I was introduced to Kenyan. I started drinking the water. All my family started drinking the water religiously, following the water protocol. And after 2 months and 3 months, which was the period given to me by my doctor to increase my hemoglobin and reduce my thyroid, I was feeling so much at ease. So my thyroid levels gone down, my energy levels shooted up like anything. I always say, if there is a measurement like instrument for when we measure the temperature of the body or something, if an instrument was there to measure my energy before Kangen and after Kangen, that will just boom and blast you. So that is the difference. And drinking the water, yes, I was very happy. My husband's, this is a disclaimer, no medical claims. This is a personal testimony. My husband's BP and diabetes, it got very lower. He was taking multiple medicine. The small table which you can see here, which had like more than 60% of it medication. The first 3 months, we were able to cut down to 50%. The first 3 months. And now, after so many years, it is like 70 to 75% medications have been gone. And it is only 2025, that is very low medications that he has been continuing. So what made me come here today? Yes, even I was an end user for 1.5 years. Lockdown happened. We were not allowed to step out of the house. What I did, I need to kill the time. So thanks to the platforms like Samgia and then Benicia, which started educating us on Kenyan. And that is how, though I didn't want to do a business in Kenyan, I just wanted to be an end user. I started, it is not research, because when I saw the presentation, I was pretty much like confident, and I was convinced that when this water is being drunk by the presidents, the who kings and queens and the celebrities of Hollywood, Bollywood, I need not have to go and waste my time on research, isn't it? So that was sold out, but I started to understand the technicalities, the more about the antioxidants, molecular hydrogen. So all these 1.5 years, I spent my time, I invested my time on taking education. So then this lockdown and this COVID-19 everything, I thought this is high time that I contribute to society, because there was someone who created this awareness to me. He told about this miraculous water. And if I just take that and enjoy myself, the health, it is not done. Sharing is caring. So that is how I started that I'm going to promote this water till the last breath of mine. So this is how. So how did you find my story?
Very impressive.
This is what we need to do is, today the topic is how effective your Kenyan story is. We don't have to sell the machine. Tell them your stories, tell them your testimonies, because if you talk about the machine, the people will also act as a machine. They are cheaper items, isn't it? But when you share about your experiences, when you share about your story, that is when the people get connected. So you do the story sharing and how to make it impressive. That is what is important. So let us thank universe if nobody is on pills and needles at your house, in your family. Let us thank the Lord if they are on some 1 or 2 pills. Let us thank that if they are chronic, then yes, let us help the people to move around. Today, let us see. Let me ask you, the new joinees and the over here also. What is the value? What is the price of human body? Can anyone please tell? It could be anything, please. What is the price, the value of a human body? It could be any person. Please feel free. There is no examination here.
In COVID, it was putting this INR.
That is for a dead body, sir. I'm asking for a living body.
Simply good estimates goes over.
So it is indeed. It is $45 million worth our body. Starting from, we talk about selling of the DNAs, the kidney transplantation, the heart transplantation. Our body is worth of $45 million. Can you believe? Did you know this worth of your body? It is no lesser than 25, 30. Any website you go, check it and review. So can't you take care of this body, which is $1 million worth? And is some few $100, $1,000 matters when it is going to take care of your whole family for the next 24 years, isn't it? When we talk about a body, or price of the value of the body, let us say why it is important. Because we have to look at the cost of the treatment. So what is the cost of cancer treatment here? Any idea? In UAE, we are here. Let me help you. A simple chemotherapy is around 6,000 AED to 13,000 AED dirhams. A simple one-time chemotherapy. What's the cost of a cardiac arrest or a kidney disease? It will take down to 1,500,000 dirhams to 1 lakh dirhams. So it is too much. When we compare the worth of your body and the treatment, so what you want to do for your family? The wellness, isn't it? The prevention. So that is what it begins. So when we talk about the treatment, we are so grateful that we have a water as a lifesaver, isn't it? Why? Water is called as a life. Why not alcohol is called life, isn't it? Or why not a tea or a coffee or our aerated drinks? Why it is only water that is called as life? Because the micronutrients present over there, it is the only element. Our body is 70 to 75% is water. Let me give you a small example to understand. So everywhere it is like a 100-mark question paper to pass any subject, okay? So think about, you have a question of 30 marks and you have a question of 70 marks. Which one you will choose to write? 30? 30. Okay. The passing mark is 30. So if you write the whole answer to 30 marks, you're not going to pass, isn't it? But if you take care of that 70%, 70 marks question, isn't the passing chances are more? Yes. SRS? Yes. That is how it is. We are taking care of the nutrition, the supplement, everything that we are feeding our body, which is 23 to 25%, that we are neglecting 75% of our body, which is water. Isn't it amazing? So take care of your body. It doesn't mean the water is free. Of course, not in Dubai. Way back in India, it is free. So if anything is free, it doesn't mean it is cheaper. Air is free. That doesn't mean air is cheap. Without air, you can't breathe. And the second important thing and the non-negotiable element that our body needs is water. Anybody, without 3 minutes, they can't live without the air. Same as the water. Food, yes, of course, 21 days you can live without the food. Not without the water and the air. So the second important element, if it is free, no, it is not free and it is not cheap. But the water is available everywhere, doesn't mean it's a good water. And if anything is free, the freedom, if you can say freedom is not free. The freedom comes with a cost. Let it be anything, it comes with a cost. So today we are here just to know you can see whether it is our mindset or what. Every action and every inaction has its own consequences, isn't it? So whether you adopt something which is helpful and you're not going to adopt it, that is going to see your future over there. So here, what we can concentrate upon is educate people on water, because this is the best micronutrient that is available on planet Earth. So I spoke about that 2080 also. So just think about this Kangen machine, okay? So the water, the beautiful water I was talking about. If you are healthy, it is your maintenance program. If you are on 1 or 2 pills, yes, you can recover. If you are chronic inflammation, if you are chronic dehydrated, this can help you to heal in a faster way along with other treatments. So why can't we change our diet? As I told, since 2015 to 2019, all that my husband was, he did to his diabetes and BP was just go on adding on the pills and pay the bills. Go to the doctor and nothing was there. But today, only the one lifestyle change that we brought into our lives, this can be it. Just we changed our water and it changed our lives. And with this, I'll take your leave. Thank you so much for this audience and listening to me. I hand over the floor to Arundhati Iyer, who is a co-founder of Venetia Headstone Board 44477, for taking this evening further and with a small PPT and also. Yeah. Thank you. Please, I welcome. Wasn't it amazing?
Yes.
Suma was too
Yes,
good,
yes,
right?
yes.
Hello, everybody. Can you listen to me?
Yes,
Please,
yes,
if
yes.
Suma was awesome, please type awesome, awesome, awesome for Suma. Please give her one more big hand, please, to Suma. Let me introduce first. My name is Arundhati Iyer. I'm from India, a beautiful country. I think you know what is India. So we are from India and we are representing Enagic India today here with our mentor and Suma, our associates. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody is drinking water. Yes.
Yes.
Everybody is drinking Kangen water. Yes, of course.
No.
I think you people are not drinking Kangen water. Otherwise, the Kangen water voice is how it is, sir. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
So if we are drinking Kangen water, we should say yes, yes, yes. Right.
Right.
Thank you so much. So really, Kangen water is a beautiful, very energetic. I hope you all are drinking water. How many? From how many years you are drinking water, sir? Kangen water.
Grandmother
Yeah.
since 2014.
Wow. So you must have a very good experience about Kangen water. We should not mention it for you. And what about you, gentlemen?
For me, it's 8 to 9 months.
Wow.
Yes.
But I hope you have a very nice experience of Kangen
Very
water.
nice experience. Yes.
So let's have some interactive, energetic session, right?
Sure.
And we hope you enjoy this first session with Suma.
Yes.
And what about you, sir? Since how long you're drinking?
No.
Okay. So your first time. So you're just listening us first time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy and very nice to see you, sir. So hope we can have some value addition for you and for today's session. By the way, we have this is our first session for Dubai people in Dubai Al Barsha office, and we'll be very happy if we can give some value addition about Kangen water. And there is also a very good opportunity. It's a global opportunity, right? So we'll be very happy if we can give you that. So let us start with one excellent video about water facts. Can we have a look?
Yes.
Thank you. Give me 1 minute. I hope you can listen. Yeah, somebody is there. So you're audible. Yes. I think that information is very, very important if you can see.
Sound.
That there is no sound. It's okay.
Okay.
I think you must have got an idea about water facts, how much water we are consuming and how much gallon of water is actually getting wasted and getting utilized. Yeah. So can you tell me the figure? Switch on the lights. Can you please tell me the figure?
That is 366 trillion.
You're much closer to that.
363 and trillion, not trillion.
Quintillion.
So this much water, gallons of water earth and 0.007% water is potable. So how much we are drinking and how much is getting wasted. So this is basic, we all know, right? Our human body. What is 70-30? Let us have some test, brain test. Just Suma mentioned it, right?
The body contains 70% of water.
Yes, very well. And 30% is food and oxygen. 25% is food and 5% is oxygen. But rest 70% is all water. So we all are water body.
Yes.
Do you all agree we all are water body?
Yes.
Yes.
And what water does? I've given you answer. What water does? Hydrates. It's only hydrate one part of our body. Only one organ. Yes. Our whole body, every organ has some percentage of water. That we can information, a valuable information we can have along with sir. He is a super specialist and great person to give this knowledge. Let us go further. But what about business? Sorry, sir. I'll explain you. We'll focus on this part because many people are engaged in this opportunity, giving opportunity to people, but still they are, I think, struggling, maybe getting out of focus while promoting this. So some people, if you are getting defocused, what are the challenges or issue they are getting while doing this business? So there are 7 signs in our business while doing this promoting this, telling this to people. So when you buy a machine, you are ought to be a distributor. It's not compulsory. Company doesn't pressurize you. It doesn't compel you to do the business. It's not mandatory. It's out of choice. If you want, you can promote. What are the first thing people do? They are hype about the product. The product is so and so. The water gives me so many things and blah blah blah. Even they hype about the opportunity, showing checks, showing balances and everything. No, you don't need to do all that. What Suma does just now? What she did just now? Yeah. Tell about your story. You agree, sir? Everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And when you get a result about water, you are more convinced than anybody else in the life. You don't need to tell extra about this water. So just be sincere and be faithful about your story, your conviction about the water. Like what Suma says, she was healthy. That's why she didn't buy the machine that time. But I'm more focused on the prevention better than cure. I always feel that, and thanks to my husband, when I saw this machine, I was also pretty healthy, but I was very, very, very strong believer of prevention better than cure. So I bought that machine, and after that, after just 2-3 months, my husband went on brain surgery. Suddenly he started vomiting out of the blues. We didn't even know what it happens and why it happens. It was back to back. We just went to hospital, admitted him for the 24 hours under observation, and it came out diagnosed with a brain surgery, a brain infection. I'll not go into detail, but it was very severe. 6 days he was into coma. He was on ventilator. There was no chances coming back to life, even after surgery. Even after surgery, there are 19 side effects. There are speech impairment, body balance, vision, everything, whatever you say, there were so many side effects. But still, we underwent surgery. After 48 hours, I just did one thing because it was hardly 3 months that time I bought the machine. I only knew this water gives you immunity and this water works on any disease. After that, I just gave him water. And thanks to doctor, they allowed me to give this water to him. On 8th day, where doctors say 2 months he will be in ICU and 6 months he will be in bed only, no chances when he come on a normal life. On 8th day, he got discharged. He walked on his own feet. After that 2 months only he took rest and he did the research about why this water worked on me. Why I came normal out of ICU on my own feet. And that's how he started empowering me, giving me education, how this water works at cellular level. So hats off to this person because he came back to life and because he researched, so he empowered me. We are empowering other people. We are empowering Suma and other people. They all are actually getting empowered because of his knowledge. But I think there are very few people, they empower their family, their spouse, their kids. That's why we always recommend, whenever you see any presentation about Kangen water, any information about Kangen water, you should, yeah, please come. You should always sit with your family, with your kids, with your spouses. We never know in life when we can come across this crisis and when this water will work for us, right? So thanks and gratitude to Kangen Water, gratitude to Mr. Oshido sir, gratitude to my husband who allowed me to buy this machine in 30 seconds. So let's give a big hand to Kangen Water. I was talking a lot, so no, we don't need to do more hype about this water, not even opportunity. When people heard your story, when people buy this machine, automatically you get benefited. So don't need to. More you will give information, more you will create some changes in people's life, more you will get benefited. Out of this business, you don't need to do anything. You have to just get education. You have to just give education to your people. You have to just empower yourself and you have to just empower your team. That's how you get success in Kenyan business. We are Kenyan business since last 6 years and we are happily traveling towards, we are happily traveling together. We are just enjoying life. And that's what Kenyan gave us our life back. Inconsistency. After joining business, people get diverted. Did you find in any business? Do we find in any business? Because of so many reasons, because of some or the other reason, people get diverted. Maybe because of opportunities, maybe because of some struggle, maybe because of not getting results. People want fast money, people want fast results. So they get diverted. But what happened? Your team follow you. Your team get inspired by you. So if you are not consistent, your team will not be consistent with you. Then negativity. Many times we get negatives while doing business. Did you find it? Are you doing business?
Trying.
Trying.
Yes.
But you are on that path of taking opportunity.
Yes.
So you must have team, right? Sir, you are long, very senior person. So even you are having a big team. Sometimes it happens. People speak something negative about this. People have some doubts and just they outspoken. So never do that. You have any point, just talk to your senior people. Discuss with them because negativity just transfer within a second. But positivity travels and takes a long time to reach to people. So always be positive and make your team positive when you're doing this business. Because Kenyan is a really beautiful business, I'm telling you. Yeah, idea of the week. We have some people in our team, they speak some different ideas. They are not experienced, but they are just trying to put some ideas in your thoughts, in your mind. So don't do that. First of all, you take education, follow the system. We are a strong believer of system. We have a Panisha X24477. It's our system, online, offline, and many people are following us. Gratitude and thanks to all of them. We have a team, we have a group, we have a family. We all are taking education together. So take the education, empower your people. And that's how you can create, and that's how actually you can multiply and you can duplicate those education to your team. So never think about others, because there is one more example. When we started this opportunity, when we started this business, thanks to Sam Zia, he's from Malaysia. He was consistently doing EKW, that is called EKW, Essential Kenyan Workshops. He was actually theoretically, practically, he was actually educating, empowering everybody. And that's how consistently my husband, my mentor, he made me to sit for every workshop. So 52 weeks of our commitment for the system. So that commitment you have to take from your team for the consistent system to follow for the better business and to be successful. So it's very important. No trial and error. You should follow the system. That's how your people will follow your system. I think you're convinced what I'm saying. It makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. And whatever we are just byproduct of a successful system, education and empowerment. That's all. So jumping into personal stuff, we have a big team. Never go into personal things. We should not discuss personal thing about in the team. We should always give those vibrations of positivity, empowerment, and happiness while doing any business. And I think direct selling industry, this business is a very beautiful business where you can work together. You can travel with your spouses, you can travel with your family. So you should always be excited about your business. That's how your team will follow. Yeah. Did you understand this? Do you understand? Stealing distributors. It's a very common phrase. After coming to this industry, I heard. Stealing distributors, why it happens? It happens again Because I always am a strong believer of education and upgradation. It's only because of lack of knowledge, lack of education. People have no knowledge, no education. They don't know how to support people. They don't know how to empower people. That's why they think only if I have contact, I can run the business. I can build a business. But my mentor always says, empty pocket, no problem. Empty mind is a big problem. So you don't need to worry about contacts. You don't need to worry about there are people or not. We can go anywhere and we can create team. We can create people. It's just to connect with people. After having so many people, also people are not able to connect. So build this business. You need that connect with people, connect with your team. So that's what I feel these points, what I experience in this business. And the last point is discounting. Do you again understand this point? So why it happened? Again, I'll come back to the origin. It's because of lack of education and knowledge, lack of getting empowered, lack of getting knowledge, lack of ignorance about not following our senior people. Because when our senior has come to at this level, where they have earned so much, they are earning so much, they are running the system, we have only small job to follow them. And that's how our team will follow them. That's what I understood after coming this industry since last 12 years. And that's how these are the points I just felt it. And don't get into such trap of easy business. There is nothing called easy in life. Nothing is free in this life, right? Success is not free. So you may get rank, but you will not get respect. And that's very important to keep respect in people's eyes. So for that, you need a right mentor who will educate you, who will empower you, who will take you along with him. That's what we have experienced. So our base is very strong. Whatever I have seen in the industry, it's just a rosy picture because my mentor was always with me 24/7. 24/7, I have always experienced education, empowerment, and information. Right knowledge, right information will lead to the right people. When you attract right people, you will get right people. When you attract right energy, you will get right people. So that's how I'm here after 6 years. Thanks for connecting. This is small information. I hope has created a little bit value for you. I'll just show you one last video. It can relate to you. So what I have learned, nurture, care and share. It's a small beautiful video.
Sometimes I lay under the moon. I thank God I'm breathing. And I pray, don't take me soon, cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around. I'm waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we know what to fight for, and we know what, and our children will get one Stop up now, we all knew when they beat up the souls of the innocent, blood judge paid, keep on moving, though the water stay ready. songs of freedom like all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say, I gotta be no more, I gotta be no more, and our children will be. Sometimes in my ears I drown, I know I never let it get me down. Because all I get to be is surround. I know something in a lot of trickery. All my life I've been waiting for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. We don't want more. And our children will live. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say, I gotta be no more, I gotta be no more, and our children will
So that's what I have learned. Be genuine, be good with people, help them wherever they want. Help can be mental, physical, emotional, financial, spiritual, social, anything. So what you get, you attract. What you think, you attract. What you speak, you attract. And what you do, you attract. So that's the end of my session. Thank you so much. I'm very happy and I'm very excited because this particular direct industry is very new for me. When I met this, my mentor, I'm from very different field, but when I came to this industry, I learned this from him. And that's what I'm today with all of you. And I always used to think what I can do, how I will get this remarkable benchmark here, where how I can do it, what actually I get from here. And recently in this year, I got IDSA award as Women Entrepreneur. Out of the blue and without any expectation, I did this. So when you do your good part, universe will give you multiple ways. That's what I believe. And I would really like to introduce our mentor, my husband, our senior person who is a super specialist in this particular industry, in this Kangen water, and he's world's best mentor. Thank you, sir. Please, Shashi, sir. Please.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Very happy to be here in Dubai. So thank you, Dubai. Thank you, Emirates, for allowing us this opportunity to be here. This is not my first time in Dubai. Back in 2015, at pre-launch, the first Essential Kangen workshop, we were here, myself and Arundhati, my co-founder, director into the business. So what we had seen at that time, we had come along with Samsia and with the top leadership of Energy, who were instrumental in starting so many countries, including India, And this is Shashi Iyer from India. So I love my India, but at the same time, I love humanity. So are we all human beings?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we can clap that we are born human beings. We are blessed. When your blessings hit the rooftop, that is when you are born as a human being. Otherwise, you will be born as different creatures in the universe, guys. So we are already blessed. And being blessed to be born as a human being and to experience something like Indian water in our life. Guys, it's an amazing blessing, even more. So clap, 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 clap. So being blessed. If you connect to Kenyan water, even if you are able to get a sip of Kenyan water, just a sip, you are blessed for many lifetimes. As a soul, you are evolved at a very different level. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you, for some people, it could be a water ionizer. For some people, it could be just a water machine, a filtration system, a purification system. For some people, it could be a business project for sales and marketing. For some people, it could be about making money and a career out of this. And for some people, it could be helping others to become better, to live better, to do better. And here is a golden chance. Guys, we do not have to doubt this project. The project is not on trial. We are on trial. The project, undoubtedly, 48 years. Only project which is patented design, ISO 13485. Do we know what ISO 13485 stands for? More than 6,500 doctors in Japan, they have endorsed this product. Isn't it amazing? Show me one water ionizer in the world, one filtration system in the world, which has been endorsed by 6,500 medical practitioners, doctors. You know any such product? You know any such product that is tried, tested for 48 years? Isn't it amazing, guys? How young are you, sir? Yeah.
What's your age?
What's your age?
My age, I'm 56.
Wow. How young, sir?
What?
How young, sir?
63.
Imagine, the company is already 48 years young. Isn't it amazing? And the CEO of this company, Mr. Hironori Yoshiro, is 80 plus, but looks 60 plus. Thanks to United Kenyan Water Company. Let me tell you the top secrets of the world, the best things of the world is not accessible to the masses. How many of you agree to this? High quality products, high quality food, high quality drinks, high quality water. It's not available to common people. But here was a visionary. Here was a man, Mr. Oshiro-san, our founder CEO from Inachi. He had a vision to design this product in such a way that ordinary people like you and me, do you believe you are ordinary or extraordinary?
Ordinary.
So for ordinary people like you and me, we can take this product to the extraordinary people of the world. We can go to celebrities, we can go to the senates, we can go to the governors, we can go to the government, we can go to the medical practitioners, we can go to millionaires, billionaires, kings, queens, anybody and everybody. The doors are open for us. Do you know why? Kenyan water, guys. Clap, 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 clap. The moment you attach yourself with the brand Kenyan, Inachi Kenyan water, all doors are open to you. The kings, the queens, the prime ministers, the presidents, the governors, doors are open to you. Isn't it amazing, guys? Even the door to interviews for job is not open to all. There are categories. For the first time ever, we have such an amazing product because of the vision of the CEO, the founder CEO, Mr. Hirori Oshiro-san. People on Zoom, watching live on Facebook, can you type blessings, blessings, blessings to Mr. O? You can type blessings, blessings, blessings to Mr. O, Oshiro. He had this vision to empower us, to give each one of us ordinary people, to knock the extraordinary doors and talk to them about something that is very powerful. The world's best water, the world's tastiest water, the world's most delicious water, the world's most amazing water, the world's most healing water, the world's most miracle water. Are we all drinking this water? Or are we busy selling this project? The $1 trillion question we need to ask ourselves: health first or money first? Obviously, health first. Like Sumaji said, our body, human body, is worth a few $1 trillion. To be more approximate and more close to the figures, almost close to $5 trillion. That's the worth of a human body if you were to live for 100 years. Wow! And to extend it to 120 years, with the support of this water, we can do that. Isn't it amazing? A quality life, an extended healthy life, an extended life of fitness and immunity. Is that amazing for all of us to know? Because the most critical factor for us to understand is when you listen to something, when you watch something, what are you listening? And what are you watching? So very important. Otherwise, we may miss an opportunity of a lifetime. What is the population of entire Dubai? UAE market. How many people? Living population. Approx, some of you are 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 4 years. Come on, some approximate how many people live here. I don't ask you how many countries live here. It's not how many people, it's how many countries live here. They say if we hit Dubai, we are touching the world market. That's a fact of life. And how many people do you know who drink water?
It is 30 lakhs approximately.
How many people do you know who drink water?
Everyone.
Every single one. How many people back in your countries drink water?
Each one of them.
For how long do you think they're going to drink water?
For life.
So the question is, water is the only single element substance in the universe that travels your whole body from the top of your head to your toes, from your toe to your head. Every single organ, every single measurement of your skin, the largest organ in your body, everything in your body is determined by the quality of your drinking water, guys. Every living cell is 95% water. Do you all agree to this?
Yes.
If you agree to this, please type agree, all the guys on Zoom. So very important for us to understand, water is the only element that travels through 37.2 trillion cells in your whole body. It determines your expressions. It determines your emotions. It impacts your cognitive behavior and thinking. It impacts every inch and being of your existence, guys. So if that element is so important from a mother's fetus, even before we are born, A mother's fetus is alkaline. That is why you are born. If the mother's fetus is acidic, you cannot be born normal. And maybe you cannot be born also. Guys, that is too much of a risk. So a mother's fetus is alkaline. That is why you are nourished and you are able to come out on planet Earth. So how important is water? The fluid, presence of fluid, the right kind of fluid. If the fluid is acidic, it is going to collapse our human system. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whether you know it, whether you don't know it, what you put into your mouth as a fluid will either make you acidic and diseased, or it will make you healthy and alkaline. What would we prefer? Obviously, the alkaline part of it, the best part of it. Nobody wants to get sick forcibly, isn't it? And we know the cost of the bills and the pills. We all are aware of that, how the healthcare industry operates with due respects. But what if we can slow down the damages caused by acidic environment in our life? Either in the form of air, quality of air, either in the form of food that we consume, or easiest and simplest next to breathing is water. How many of you find it very difficult to drink 8 to 10 glasses of water? I would tell you, when you drink Kenyan water, 8 to 10 glasses of Kenyan water is easy to absorb. It doesn't require an effort. Not even the effort of breathing. Are you getting this? It is so simple, so easy to absorb because this water is microcluster. Wow! Lighter molecules. 3 to 5 molecules or 5 to 7 molecules. Easily absorbable in our system. Within 30 seconds, it travels to the brain and hydrates the brain cells. Wow, amazing. Medical research says 1% of dehydration of brain. How much? 1% of dehydration of brain cells leads you to stroke, brain stroke. 2% dehydration of the brain leads to coma. How do I know this? You have knew this before? No. Do you know why I know this? I was in coma. I was on ventilator. I paid more than 1,500,000 to the medical fraternity to come back alive with no warranties, no guarantees. Are you getting this? And then I realized in my extensive research, in my urge to survive, to understand whether I had life, how many days, how many weeks, how many months more, how many breaths more. When I did extensive research, I got to know one thing. The solution to this whole equation was hydrate myself with 8 to 10 glasses of Kenyan water. Say, wow. All the guys on Zoom, on every live, please type, wow. Can you understand 8 to 10 glasses of this water? That was my remedy. That was the only thing my body needed. And as a matter of fact, there is not an inch of hype or manipulation when I'm making this statement. I have been there. And I'm here. How many of you feel I am a patient, a sick patient who's undergone a brain surgery? Any such feeling?
No.
Do you look at me and feel I'm tired and exhausted?
No.
No energy, no motivation? All the people live on Facebook and Zoom, if you feel you are seeing my energy, type Kenyan energy. Guys, this is nothing but Kenyan energy, nothing more than that. So it's a wow, wow, wow for me. Gratitude for introducing such an amazing product. The person who sold this to us, he did not know this. I was super fit at that time. The person who bought this unit, me and my wife, we did not know. something like this would happen and this water would come handy. Are you seeing this? How universe prepares all of us? When an opportunity knocks your door, much in advance, not after the crisis, we fail to recognize. We run away from the opportunity. We run away from the fortune. It's a human tendency. When something is offered, drop it. Anything free, drop it. But do you know one thing? All the legends, all the icons, all the billionaires and trillionaires of the world, they make fortunes out of the free internet space. It's a huge space, free, isn't it? Do you know, in Western world, the more you talk, they pay you for talking. For every minute that we talk, we get paid. We talk less, we have to pay. We talk more, they pay us. Isn't it interesting? But in our world, the more we talk, the more we pay. It is reverse. Like left hand drive and right hand drive. Difference in the world. It is simple. So they made fortune out of internet space today. 5G, 4G, 3G. How much are they minting compared to what we would do in 50 years of life or 60, 70 years of our working life? Simple, guys, isn't it? Amazing. Now talk about other free resources. The solar system. People are making fortunes. The sun, vitamin D, free resource, we pay for the pills. We want within the comfort of our bed or a chair. We don't want to move out and look at the sun, so we pay for vitamin D tablets. The more lazy we are, we end up paying more. Simple. So, lot of miracles, fortunes, healing stuffs are available in the universe, but it is accessible to all of us only if we are in an awakened state. Are you awake?
Yes.
Second question is, are you alive?
Yes.
Yes.
Just because you are breathing doesn't mean you are alive. Come out of that. Come out of that. Because you are breathing doesn't mean you are alive, and because your eyes are popping out doesn't mean you are awake. Most of us sleepwalk through our life and lifetimes, not recognizing the blessings and the fortunes that we have. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, I had to go into coma. I had to go on a ventilator for almost a week, experience a kiss of death to realize, wow, I'm blessed. And the water is everything in my life. Today, in this office, I had invited a personal mentor of mine who's a conscious wealth coach, Dr. Omar Fisher, a senior gentleman, 80 plus. He's a wealth management guru, wealth creation guru. He's authored many books and world renowned. He had come to our office, and when he heard about Kenyan Water Project for the first time, his first response was, hey, I am not interested. How many of us do this when somebody invites us for the first time and talks you into something? The first thing that we say is, hey, I'm not interested. I love this word when people say, I'm not interested. It gives me a kick. It awakens me. When people say, hey, I'm not interested, that is when my work starts to understand, what did they understand about this? I invited him to this office. He came with a strict condition. We'll be talking only about conscious wealth, but not anything about water. Not about anything. I said, sir, please you come. So he came. We had a nice interaction. I asked him just one question. Is life complete without water? Is wealth complete without water? What do you think, sir? If water influences your very existence and being, If water directly impacts your cognitive memory, brain functions, thought process, it controls your depressions, anxieties, emotions. It is the quality of water. So is it not a wealth? And can a wealth management or wealth creation be complete without the right thinking? This is fluid by nature. We all are fluid before we are born. Do we know this? A semen, the sperm, it is fluid by nature. So even the first idea, the first thought, the first innovation, it is fluid by nature. When we work towards it, when we nurture those ideas, when we build upon those ideas, it gets solidified into something concrete. Whatever your height, whatever your weight, whatever your religion, whatever your background, whatever you see anywhere in the universe, it was originated as a fluid, as a water. How can you ignore it, guys? We are paying the price of humanity only for that one thing, ignoring water in our life. Whenever we fall sick, whenever we are discomforted, whenever we feel uneasy, where do we focus on? Where do we focus on? We focus on medicines, we focus on diet, we focus on lifestyle, we focus on everything except water. But your complete solution is in water. You forgot your fluid nature, your body wants to remember it. How will it drive you and push you to look into that fluid nature of yours? Return back to origin, right? So origin is what? Fluid. How can you ignore that fluid if you want to grow in life? How can you ignore that fluid if you want to prosper in life? What makes you feel by drinking acidic water you will make money? What makes you feel that by drinking something acidic, you will be happy? What makes you feel that doing all acidic, adding stress to it, internal, external, what makes you feel that you will make fortune? If you drink acid, if you breathe acid, if you eat acid, you become one whole bundle of acid, body of acid, isn't it? Nothing more than that. And when you are loaded fully with acid, you turn on and become or experience the most dreaded disease of the universe. You know what is it? What is the disease? Financial acidosis. Simple. You are a body of acids. How can your finances be underlined? What makes you feel the fortune will be in your bank account? What makes you feel your career will thrive? Within 7 stages of acid and acidosis, your body turns cancer. Guys, what makes you feel your finance will not turn cancer? Your financial situation. If you don't drink the right water. A human body, human DNA has been designed to last for 120 years. 120 years. But our midlife starts at 60. Your life begins at 60. Your prime youth begins at 60. But look at most of the people, what they say. See you at 20, retired at 30. That's the fact of life today. Burnout is past. But do you know what is clean water? Ionized, alkalized, microclustered, hexagonal, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, hydrogen rich, on and on and on and on, water. Guys, show me one food in the universe, one supplement in the universe, one fluid in the universe that science has discovered that comes close to this. one-stop solution. The science needs vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E. They have all the alphabets included, right? In different combinations. So for kidneys, you need different antioxidant. For brain, you need different antioxidant. For your lungs, you need different antioxidant. For your intestine, you need different antioxidants. Yeah, because for our body to remain immune and healthy, we need to have 3 to 5 grams of antioxidant intake on a daily basis. It cannot be consumed through food. It cannot be ingested through inhalation. Body will throw out any oral form, except 8 to 9 glasses of 9.5 pH ionized alkaline water. That's Kangen water. Guys, you can clap. Antioxidant, no side effects whatsoever. In any condition, you can give to a 1-day-old baby, or you can give to a dying man. The chances are he may come back. The chances. Destiny calling. Okay. So it's so very important. Then why we need Kangen water? We need Kangen water in our life for superior hydration, excellent detoxification, excellent transportation system in the body to remove all kinds of flush out, all kinds of toxins, eliminate constipation from our body, and all the damages that we do to our body. To eliminate that, we need this simple Enagic Kangen water, 9.5 pH. Guys, if you consume day in, day out, I've been living by this drop of water for the last 6 years. No bills, no doctors. I consult the doctors on water protocols. Isn't it amazing? Would you like to slip into coma and ventilator?
No.
To learn this? Or would you like to pick up from today's session as a life-changing project? We do not know one meeting, one such session, how it can impact our lives. We don't know. We are here by universal design, by alignment. Out of hundreds and thousands of people into UAE, few of us over here, isn't it? We are the chosen ones. This is not defined by your bank balance or the money in your pockets, guys. You are the chosen one by the divine. Empty pockets, no problem, but empty mind, a big problem. But today, if you wake up and shake up, you're opening doors to your $1 trillion fortunes because, guys, let me tell you, drinking water is a $1 trillion industry. Water is a limited resource, it cannot be manufactured. Do we all know this? Limited and scarce resource. The world is fighting to access quality drinking water. Imagine we are 0.25% stakeholders in a $1 trillion industry. How much does that come to? How much? 250 crores, guys. Minimum at 0.25%. Have you been to schools anytime? Have we passed through grades? We all scored more than 0.25%, right, in our exams?
Yeah.
So guys, in schools, we are also graded to 35%, 40%, 50%, 60%. Now, what is that when it comes to $1 trillion? Probably we are the richest guys on planet Earth. So give yourself a fair chance without doubting it. Ignorant people may sow doubts. Competitors, they can scare you and corrupt you and confuse you. Because they do not want you to grow. They don't want you to be strong. But this water can make you strong, guys. Whenever you have self-doubts, whenever you are not getting sign-ups, whenever you are scared, whenever you don't know, you are blanked out in life, No family, no friends, no relatives, no matter what. It doesn't matter. Go and drink 4 glasses of 9.5 pH fresh Kenyan water. Your life will change. You will find new energy, positive vibrations, new positive friends in the society, in the country, in the world, anywhere in the world. You find that. Isn't it amazing, guys? You don't need a better friend. You don't need a better relative and companion. You don't need anything better than Kenyan water. Guys, you are blessed. Just awaken and realize to this power of Kenyan water. Do you know how many licenses the company has established? Certifications? 22 levels of quality inspections. Show me one single ionizer in the world which undergoes 22 levels of quality inspections. That's synergy for you guys. Where is synergy from? OEM, original equipment manufacturer from Japan. Do you know statistics of World Health in terms of countries? Out of 128 countries, Japan is number 2. So this device comes from Japan, guys. A country that believes in health of its countrymen. Longest living life expectancy 80-89 years in Japan. This device comes from Japan. Number 2 in the world for health. Do you think that Japanese technology can be trusted? More than 6 offices in USA alone. Do you know what it is to set up a business in USA? Risk exposure. You should be prepared for lawsuits. If you make any false claims, documented false claims. Guys, last more than 15-16 years they are in USA. None of the offices have been shut down. There have been no claims on the company. Isn't it amazing? We are part of such a reputed brand when it comes to lifestyle, when it comes to water ionizer. Guys, we can again clap for such a noise. In current scenarios, economic recessions, in earthquakes, in all kinds of tsunami disasters, tell me something. Are there guarantees and warranties for anything, including human life? No. But our business model 8-point system is world patent. No downsizing, no margin cutting. The company did not request any distributor from the world during pandemic times to cut down on their profits and margins. What you are eligible for. Isn't it amazing? Today, if we have to take a franchise of any leading brand, it will cost us a few thousand dirhams here, few $1,000 anywhere. With 10, 20, 30% profits, everything is well. Now, those franchises are limited to few square kilometers territory. If you want to open in some other zone, what happens? You have to again invest the same. Risk exposure same. Inventory the same. Profit is lower and lower and lower. 2 tier, 3 tier. They segregate the markets. So my simple question to all of you guys. So if we want multiple franchises globally in 172 countries, how much would we want to invest? Sorry. How much would we have to invest? What do you think? Guys, we are so blessed. We are so fortunate. We are already global franchises worldwide. We can share this, recommend this officially, legally in 172 countries. Isn't it a wow?
Yes.
How much did we invest? A few thousand dirhams? 7,000, 13,000, 15, 17,000 or 20,000 dirhams, or equivalent 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, $6,000 USD. Not more than that for a global franchising. That too of a leading brand that has survived the test of time for 48 years. $1 billion company franchising. This is much bigger than McDonald's and KFC, guys. Much bigger. And the potential, this is the next mega trend. Home appliance. This is going to be the world's largest kitchen appliance, no complications. Every kitchen would need it. In Dubai, do we have apartments? Do they have kitchens? If they have kitchens, if they have microwave ovens, Kenyan machine is the future, guys. It's going to be that. So such a huge potential we have. You know what? I'm so glad to be here. We are the chosen few people, the next leaders of the water industry. I'm telling you, the water business is not overcrowded and crowded with distributors. In Dubai, we all know, right? How much Dubai sells in a month compared to other countries. The other day I was talking to the management here, I got statistics and figures. I said, wow, what a great potential. The manager asked me in the room, what is your target, sir, if you want to build up Dubai market? I said, would it be okay if we have 10 success in the next 2 years? And he said, wow, do you know what it takes to create 10 success in UAE market? I said, yeah, very much. Because the real people have not arrived. Is it a good news or bad news? And do you know who are those real good people? We in the room, you can clap for yourself, guys. American, open up your minds. This is a $1 trillion business. And me, our team Panisha, H2O Gold 44477, we are celebrating 97th week. We are thankful to Enagic Dubai. We are thankful to Dubai as a country, Emirates as a country, to help us come here, be here, share our experience and views on a project called Enagic Kenyan Water. So we are grateful to all the people. We are grateful to the participants here. And we love your presence. Keep coming, keep growing.
Somebody in the audience asked whether there can be a Q&A session.
We will have, yes. So the point here is, guys, so lots of blessings to all of you who are here. We are the chosen ones. Some of you is Bill Gates. Some of you is Warren Buffett. Some of you is Jeff Bezos in this room. The first movers. When you are the first movers here, it won't be crowded. Don't worry about the crowd. You all are the leaders. And the world will follow you. Do you want to follow the world, or you want the world to follow you and celebrate you? You want to clap for others, or you want others to clap for you?
Others to clap for us.
So simple start. We will complete this section with a small video, or you will have to help me with a dancing guy. The video of
The
that.
video, one guy comes and dances.
You have it to use sign to us.
I don't have it. So I just right now.
Okay, if you don't have it, play some other time, no worries, don't waste us. Yeah. Thank you, guys. So it was wonderful being with all of you. We have got 10 minutes more as per the scheduled time. We will go for Q&A sessions. So we'll take audiences on Zoom also. They will also allow to participate.
If you have any questions.
If you have any questions, you can throw the ball. Shoot.
I have one question.
Yes, please.
You can come on the stage.
You can come on stage.
Please come. Please come.
The world is watching
The
you,
world
sir.
is watching you. Come. This is a great.
And your
opportunity.
query could be somebody's query also. A lot of people would want to get answers. Say hi and your name also.
Hello, my name is Mambika. But I've asked one question.
Yeah.
I was wondering about one question.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this machine as it's a purifying water, and you explained a lot of things about this machine. But I'm wondering, why do we need filter while using this machine as it's already made to purify water?
Yeah.
But why do we still need filter to use the machine?
Okay,
This was my question.
fantastic. I'll answer this for you. You can take a seat here and
Thank
sit
you.
while I answer your query. So very important for us to understand that these are precision dynamic Japanese machines, Japanese devices. Okay, these are dynamic engineering, precision engineering units, devices. They work on international standards and specifications. Now, when it comes to the quality of water, source water, the TDS of the water, depending on your geographical boundaries, depending on your locations, depending on your areas, and depending on the overall development of industrialization in that around. The level of water contamination that can happen at the ground level itself, at the soil level itself, okay, because rainwater has to go to the ground and then that water has to come above for us to be channelized into drinking water. Simple. So if the soil is contaminated, if the very ground and floor is contaminated of industrial effluents, or it could be because of overexposure to radiation, overexposure to chemicals, this water tends to lose its properties. And then the natural properties in that particular geographic area where the mineral contents can be more or it can be less. So it will impact the TDS levels of the water, the hardness and softness of the water. So that being the reason, these machines need quality potable water. An ideal TDS at a particular softness and hardness of this water has to be set at 150 to 200 TDS. So that is why we need a pre-filtration system or sedimentary filtration purification system to increase the shelf life of these devices. It's like putting a engine oil regularly and servicing your car. The shelf life of the car increases, isn't it? So we have to do all these things. So pre-filtration system increases the shelf life of your device, the Kengen device. Number one, we want it to last long, one-time lifetime investment. Second thing, we want the water systems under control so that if the input is correct, the output will also be optimized. You will get the best water to drink with the best minerals in the right percentages. Otherwise, there is a possibility you are pressing a 9.5 pH button, but probably the announcement it says 9.5 pH, but actually it can be 8.5 pH. Or it can be 6 pH also. You wouldn't know. Are you getting my point? Yeah. So if your source water is controlled, if it is regulated in terms of TDS, in terms of contamination, ionization process will separate the acidic minerals through acidic chamber and alkaline minerals for drinking through alkaline chamber. Simple. 2 hose pipes, right? The scaling is set on 0 to 14. So it is 70-30 ratio. So if you press the buttons for alkaline drinking water, you are drinking the alkaline water, then residual 30% is for acidic external application, not for drinking purpose. So it is a complete home solution and package. Does this answer your question, sir?
You really respond to my question.
Okay. So it is up to the point. You are satisfied?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks for a wonderful question. We understand this better, and all the fellow participants on Facebook and Zoom. Any other question? You, sir, you have any question? Come here. Introduce your name and which country.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for this opportunity to speak. My name is Job. I'm from Congo. Congo is one of the countries in Africa, Central Africa. And I'm in Dubai for 10 years. I'm a personal trainer. So that's how I want to find out how important is this water. I'll just give a small testimony about myself. I don't know, genetically, if I drink 1 or 2 glasses of water in the morning, I'll keep going to the washroom. So, because the water just come and then go, and then I'm drinking like white. Until I found out this water, when I start drinking this water, I can drink, as you mentioned here, the full bottle of that water. I'm not going to the washroom. And then I feel the water is really going well in my body. The only part that I'm sure Arundhati asked me, I mean, she said something, she says, are you doing this business? I said, yes, you know, I was doubting because of the fear, as you said. Suma as well says it's about health. If it's about health, you're convinced about health, you don't need to sell someone a machine. will explain people about the machine. So the only thing that was holding me back, it was that fear. How am I going to start? And the room that he says, get knowledge, and then he's going to help you. So this was like a small testimony that I did here, and my brain is pushed up again, and then I feel like I'll push again.
So we have a Bill Gates in the meeting in United.
Yes.
Wow, welcome on board.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, amazing testimony. Yeah, anybody from Zoom or Facebook, they have any queries? Suma and Aru, you have to check out and let me know. Real quick, 1 or 2 questions. We are right. We have to be on time. This is Dubai. Friends, any questions is welcome.
Mr. Sham from Dublin. Mr. Sham, are you available? You can unmute yourself and talk. Okay,
उसको
unmute नहीं.
Ask him to type.
So please type your question. Sham. Sham from
Sham.
Dublin. C. This one? Guest, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Sham, you are unmuted.
Hello. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure meeting all of you all. Well, I'm from basically from Kerala. Now I'm settled in Dublin. My question is, does this Kangen water ionizer filter out antibiotics or heavy metals and microplastics?
Okay, I'll take my
Yeah.
Hello, did you hear my questions?
Please repeat, sir.
My question is, does this Kangen water ionizer filter out antibiotics, heavy metals and microplastics?
Yeah, sorry, sir. Go ahead now. You can go ahead now. Go ahead now.
So does this Kangen water ionizer filter out microplastics, antibiotics and heavy metals?
Yeah, let me tell you practically, something that 99% of contamination is eliminated at the pre-filtration stage. When we use like sedimentary filters and carbon filters, it is like a 3-level pre-filtration system. And add to this, there is a chlorine filter that removes 99% of chlorine from the source water when it is processed through this water ionizer. So definitely it eliminates almost all the contaminations. Hello. I hope this answers your questions.
Shashi?
Yeah. Sir, go ahead.
No, that's all I want, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, welcome, sir. Welcome. Okay, any other question? So with this, I will hand it over back to Suma Gowda to take on the stage. And Arun, you have to take a screenshot of all the people at the end. Thank you. Thank you.
all of us wait. Sir, can you take us photo?
So yes, thank you everyone. Gratitude to Universe for this wonderful training session that happened at Dubai, and here we are. Here we are today, and hello everyone. We love you all, and thank you audience for staying with us this long. And this is the 97th week of Saturday Nourish and Flourish at Dubai Energetic office at Al Barsha. So keep us we'll keep you informed, and just tune with us and stay with us for the 100th week that is going to be done at Dubai. Isn't it wonderful? Thank you all for your time. And this is signing off from Suma, Arundhati and Shrishi sir.
Yes. yes, 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 and yes. Thank you.
See you on next Friday.